My worry meter is up just a little bit this morning. Here he comes. Nighttime, flew off the bed at 8:30 like somebody was fighting, but I was asleep and didn't hear whatever it was. I had been awake, but I had fallen back. It was one of those weird fall back asleep things. And of course I flew off the bed right behind her and went to the front. There were deer in the front yard. I encouraged them to move on and not eat my stuff. But the only cat I couldn't find was Stripe. And I've been in the house preparing breakfast, and I've called for him several times. It's been another 30 minutes and he had not returned home. But here he is. He looks his normal self. I don't know. It's not like him not to come right away. It's not like him not to be out here waiting for me in the morning, etc., etc. But thank you for coming. Thank you for coming home. You look okay. Okay, shoo. Can I get you something to eat? Tux is here. He's good. He's been behaving this morning. A half chicken, but not quite as much chicken as normal, so. Hi. Hello. I know you're happy for to be loved, except for when you're eating. I'll get you some more love in a minute. I hope you haven't been near any poison ivy because you're rubbing my legs. I came out here in shorts today instead of my leggings. That was one reason why I wear the leggings, is so that the cats don't rub up against my legs and bring me poison ivy. Although I guess if it gets on my leggings, that's probably not good either. Hi, Morris. Hi, sweet boy. Okay, Marty's not hungry because he's been in the house eating. Let me swap this water, refresh this water. Pretty. I wish it was a little fuller up there, but it's pretty. You ready for some attention? Come on up top. Come on. You're the only one still out here right now. The rest of them went to check out the front yard as a group. Hi. Good boy. Good boy. I see I've got that vine growing out the top right corner of the butterfly bush again. I need to snip it off. Nip it in the bud. Nip it in the bud. I need to. And I'm making an extra effort this year to really, really water this Japanese maple on the end, because later in the summer last year it looked like I'd let it get too dry. So, and I'm enjoying this purple on the end here. I don't remember what it is, but I'm enjoying it. Hey Tux, I thought you were going to eat some more. The cats were chasing something in here last night, which is disappointing. But nothing I can do about it, really. Lizard, mouse, each other. Hello! Hi, bud. I see the deer is out here in the front yard again. I've already, I don't know if you can see him down there or not, but I've already encouraged them to move on once today. Encourage is just basically look at them and talk to them, and if they move, that's good, and if they don't, that's okay too. Hi! You know, you could come in the yard and eat all of the green roughage you wanted if you just would always not eat the important plants. But the problem is you eat the important plants. Have a good day now. I'm not after you. Huh, there's number 2. You were behind the tree. Just don't eat anything important and we're good. The problem is you eat important things along with my begonias on the other side of the bridge. You guys have been munching on them. Panther's doing good. Let me go inside and get him some fresh water, though. His water bowl is all dirty again. It happens overnight. Hi, good morning. Every morning, come down and stretch. Yeah? You doing good? I see your bowl is empty. There was one time this week she chose not to eat for that session. I don't know why. Hi. Otherwise, it's been all good, though. And you look interested. That's good. Hi, honey. Sorry. Hi, honey. While Don finishes up his coffee, I'm going to put together the lotus flowers. It's 220 pieces, 3 stems. You know, it's some pieces. It's going to be fun. It's really pretty. There they are. It's always a little bit of fun getting the petals spaced properly on the rings. Most of the flowers have these rings, and you slide the little C hook on the ring. I'll fuss with them just a little bit more after I put them wherever I'm going to put them. As you can hear, Dawn is reading the newspaper.
Sorry.
I realized that lotus flowers and daffodils would never grow in exactly the same place because lotus grows in ponds and water and stuff. But that vase had room, and they certainly don't look bad displayed together. And that's where I've put them for now. They're pretty. I like them. There's like this new part in there for the center of the flower. It could be a wheel spoke inside of a wheel. I'll have to see if it's new. If it's not new, it's probably new in yellow. I don't see any kitties here but Tux. Hi, honey. I'll be back in a little bit. You hold down the fort. Love you. I stopped to give him the appropriate pat on the head. Tell him he's a good boy. We're headed up to South Park today for our walk. No reason to go elsewhere today because tomorrow and Tuesday we have to go elsewhere. They're going to have it closed for that asphalt repaving. So I'm nonplussed about it. I'll wait to see how it looks when they're done for my full evaluation rant though.
A girl, she does not like change.
Well, I'm worried the asphalt in the summer heat is going to smell, and I don't want to smell those chemicals while I'm out walking on the track. And I think they're going to leave bits of loose asphalt off to the side and it be a mess, and I've got concerns. I've got concerns. We're parked at the far end of the lot, and that had the unintended consequence of us stopping to pick up about 30 pieces of trash between us. It feels like summer out here today. It's hot. Shade will be appreciated on the walk. I've put in some wooden stakes and then some markers in the ground with pink tape. And the one stake says RLS control. I sure hope they're not going to dig anything up over here. They better not trench over here. Well, the amount of trash so far is not good, and people threw stuff down on the ground basically 20 feet away from the trash can. It's like, really? And it was not, in this case, stuff hauled out by animals, you can tell. We're really hearing the water moving today. They must be letting the splash pad drain down into the creek. They do that sometimes. Flush the system, I guess.
Yeah.
Not reuse the water every so many days. They seem to do that. I am not up to my normal speed today.
Oh, really?
The heat is...
He's doing something, huh?
Yeah, and it's not even what I would call on the thermometer oppressive heat. But I am really noticing it.
Yeah.
Well, I let Don walk late on Sundays to read the paper and do the coffee. I won't be making that mistake tomorrow. The park is packed with happy kids on the splash pad. I love it. I'm about ready to go get dunked. I wish we could just walk on there, let the thing come down on us and go. We can, but it's $2 to go on for people that don't live inside the city limits. Which is not, seems unfair since people 10 miles away are in the city limits and can come enjoy it, but we live around the corner and can't. But yeah, I guess it remains to be seen if they're going to repave the whole track or specifically focus on these areas with the cracks. I don't know if they're going to dig it out and then relay that section. I don't know what the plan is, but I am so glad to be back in the partial shade, Donnie.
Yeah.
I hope I didn't get
It's nice and toasty.
I hope I didn't get too much sun. We're getting the trash on this side of the road, but mostly we're walking in the shade. Although we've picked up like 10 things, but we're walking in the shade all. Jules is in the shade. Dawn just vented the windows a minute ago. I would have cranked the AC to 68, but you know, the windows have been vented. Jules in the shade says it's 83. It feels every bit of 83. That's nice. Dawn's made it so the hose will reach down here this year. Big improvement for watering stuff across the front and on the side over here, and even the backyard on this side. This hose is one hose, one-stop shopping. We're supposed to get rain tomorrow, but you know, it's got hot all of a sudden here, like it should for summer, and we're just making sure things are taken care of.
Right.
Don really cares about this tree, and I do too.
Well, it's in the shade now, so
Yep.
it's okay to water it now.
Yeah. So I've opened up the Tales of the Space Age set. There are 4 individual pieces of art that could be kept apart or put together. It looks like each one of the 4 plates is 2 bags, one with mostly black pieces and one with the more colorized bottom design part. I am in the process of reading the book that talks about the vision of each plate and introduces the gentleman that designed this, because this is a Lego Ideas set. You'll hear me talk about voting 2 or 3 times a year for some set that I think is of interest to people that view the channel, so I'll mention it, like SpaceX stuff or space stuff or Tesla stuff. Like I think the last one that went around, and even all the YouTubers even, was the Tesla supercharger or design gallery set. So anyway, this is a set that got enough votes that they actually built it and sold it at the Lego store. Bricklink also has a competition for some sets. Yeah, Bricklink also has a competition now for fan designed sets as well. And boy, they produce, if they get, trying to think of the term, if they get enough people to sign up that you know, put a deposit down, then they produce them. Otherwise they don't. It's kind of like Kickstarter on Bricklink. So anyway, I think I'm going to do one a day for 4 days, probably contiguous, maybe not. Savor it out a little bit, and just fixing to have some fun. So there's the first one done. Really fun build. I love how this kit uses so much of the Lego color palette. These were a little bit tough to put on. I probably would have attached them, they made the instructions a little different, or I don't know, maybe I just had clumsy fingers, but of course I stuck with it till they were right. So they sit really well. They don't have to go on the wall, but if you want them on the wall, they have this really great hook thing. This piece they built that's super great for anything Lego that you would want to hang. Nice job how they, you know, made the front and the back. This red and white section here is supposed to stand for the flag of Poland, because that's where the designer's from. 2 of the panes, the panels, are supposed to have that red and white brick there. Because yes, I read the entire first booklet that talked about all of the background stuff on the Lego idea. So anyway, there's number 1 done. Yay! Missing the little slopes that go down here. Not a big deal. You can kind of see now how nighttime, how the 2 colors are working together, especially over here on the side, in contrast to the yellow and orange over here. We have the dark turquoise and the medium azure are these 2 colors. I'm short windows, And I'm short these 2x4 bricks with studs on the front and the top, not the side. So I'm going to double check on the windows. I have lots of the smaller windows, but not this size window, it figures. I have the wider ones and the shorter ones, but not as many of these taller ones as I wanted. So I'm going to get bacon on. I took a couple Excedrin because I got a headache. I don't know why I have a headache the second day in a row. The heat, when I'm out there, it really sort of gets to me. Anyway, I'm going to start the bacon, and I'll probably fidget with it a little more while the bacon's cooking. Are you a happy camper?
Yep.
Yeah, had bacon.
Having bacon.
Yeah, we cooked bacon. There's not going to be a lot left over this time. Well, there's 2 more sheets in the oven. 2 or 1?
Oh, 1.
1 more sheet in the oven, and there's the cheese stuffed chicken breasts, and soon to be teriyaki kebabs for later in the week. I am done with Legos. So my headache got pretty bad. I went and sat down. It's a little better. So I'm done. I figured out what parts I needed, and there's plenty that I can still do on this. I'm not at a standstill. Plus I've got the really cool space thing to do, but yeah, no more for tonight though. That's it for today.